one of your chosen people watches her show, right, and is like, whoa, that girl. So we got to get her a show.
So what you're saying is in 2025, I need to come out as an adopted Asian baby. That's what you're saying.
I am saying she is way funnier than that.
She's very
She
funny.
deserves the praise that she gets.
Dude.
It's because of men like you that women get pushed down. You're such a loser.
Dude, I love her.
I hate people like you.
I love her.
I love her. Backpedal, you Surah is so good and talented. You, dude.
I was going to put a complimented thing first, but...
Great.
But the way you are, you make me feel like, if you say anything nice, we're going to call you a
Oh, no way,
no,
dude.
That's what
you think
do.
we don't reward niceness here?
No, you
think
that.
we don't reward niceness?
You do that.
That's such a bullshit take, bro.
You gaslight niceness.
Gaslight niceness. Don't you think it would have been really nice if he just said, wow, Surah is great. We love Surah. Everybody loves her and supports her. But no, he didn't say that. He said some emasculating bullshit.
What did I say?
Not you idiot. The fact that you even think this is about you is that is unbelievable.
At me. Hi.
I'm pointing to you like, don't you reflect on what he said? Why don't you reflect on what he said, dude?
I was turning it like this so you could see my name tag. But whatever, it's no big deal.
So I'm a misogynist, he's a narcissist, and you're a nice guy.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy,
Okay.
dude. I'm a nice
Welcome
guy.
to Close the Door Behind You podcast. We have Lee Allen.
No, what?
Okay, welcome to the Close the Door Behind
Lee
You. We
Paul.
got Lee Paul.
Comic Rockstar.
Comic Rockstar. Can we call you anything
Say it
else?
one more time.
Lee Paul or Lee Allen?
Lee Paul. Lee Paul Comic Rockstar. He had one hit.
Lee Paul. Okay, let me start over.
Yeah.
Ready? Welcome to the Close the Door Behind You podcast. Today we have Lee Paul. Welcome. Comic Rockstar. How you doing? Welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me, Doctor. I appreciate it.
We're so excited to have you. So tell us a little bit about yourself, like what's going on with you. Obviously, we've got Christos on the mic. Welcome, Christos. Tell us, Lee, what's happening?
Well, I got scoliosis, pretty bad anxiety. I got poor circulation in my hands and feet, So I figured I'd come on the cast today. I heard you were a physician, that you could help me with my my rheumatoid issues.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, shit. He just name dropped rheumatoid issues.
My favorite thing to do is to stick needles and things. So wherever you want to get an injection, I'm your guy. Especially if you have the right insurance, of course.
So that eliminates Skid Row. So if Skid Row's interested in an injection, he's not helping you.
Is there any Medicaid subsidized injections that will be administered
zero.
today?
Actually, I do. I have another doctor that will give you an injection if you have Medicaid. His name is David Lee.
Dr. David
I'm sorry, David Shin.
How do you not remember? Oh.
I know why. I have an idea of why.
Why?
Because you maybe do that ritual before he got on here.
Oh, right, where we sacrifice the cat to Judah.
I hope you're this attentive to detail when you perform medical procedures, because that just gives me a lot of confidence in our healthcare system.
Do you remember how he thought I was talking about him for like 5 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
You remember that? That's crazy. Okay.
Hello there, guten Tag, Dr. Narcissist. How are you?
Do you really have a German? This is the first time I've heard you speak because you've been booked with the guys here, the producers. So wait, did you just speak in a German accent?
Yeah.
Are you German?
No, but my people were accosted by the Germans, so you have to keep your friends close, but your enemies close.
Who were your people?
Wait,
are you one of my people? Are you Heeb?
I'm a member of the tribe.
Oh,
yeah,
right on. Cool.
What does that mean? What tribe?
Shabbat Shalom.
Oh,
Shabbat.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
No, we don't believe in Jesus.
I skipped Friday night services to be here, and there's not even a spread. Where's the spread?
Isn't it you can't have the meat before the cheese or something?
No, you can't have them combined.
No, we weren't that type of like my grandfather, literally, they would keep kosher in the house, and then he'd be like going at the Chinese restaurants and having like, let me get the shrimp and lobster sauce. Let's go.
Oh, so in his kingdom, he didn't have Did you have a house, or was it just like
No.
someone else's house that you took?
No. We had a house.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
We were. He's like, I know you Jews like to travel around a lot, you know. You're really big on the Exodus thing.
No, sorry. Look, as a Greek person, that conflict hits close to home because I know what it's like to have one of your holy grounds in the occupation of another person.
McDonald's? What holy ground are you
Are
talking
you
about?
fucking making a fat joke right now?
Absolutely not.
Are you seriously doing that?
A fat joke? But did you think that was a fat joke?
Why are you doing it sarcastically, like turning it aside like that? Why
so
would
you can see my name tag.
Do you know what I
Why
like?
would you do
You
that?
know
I
what I
want
like?
to do it so you can see my
Jets,
name
you know,
tag.
you know what I like about the dynamic here? Like, literally, you have the body type of Christos if he actually went to the gym and worked out. Like, this is what.
So you're saying I should work out. So you're double teaming me right now.
Actually, this
I'm
is
fat
just
shaming.
this is just TRT. This is I used to look like this, then I started injecting testosterone.
Why did you say I used to look like this?
I used to wear sweatshirts.
like I'm a before
I used
picture.
to wear
What the
sweatshirts,
Right.
and then I started injecting steroids, and now I wear black scrubs.
You know what I like about you? You really, you don't just administer injections to your patients. You fucking do them for yourself, and that's
Right in the
like that.
caboose.
That's the integrity. that I'm
Every
looking
Sunday
for.
night. Every Sunday night with a little bit of Nasterzol.
What? Are you serious?
No, I just made that up.
So you just what? Went to the gym? You know what? I'm not entertaining this. Fuck this.
Anyway, so let's talk. Lee, what's happening, man? What's going on?
I'm happy to be here.
I heard that you're. Tell us about the special that I heard that you just filmed. What's happening with that?
Yeah, I filmed my first half-hour special, Better Late Than Never. Took me 20 years to film 30 minutes. That's the insanity of stand-up comedy. I did it at St. Mark's Comedy Club back in September. We did a 4-camera shoot.
Awesome.
It's a great club. It's a mom and pop club. You know, none of that corporate vibe, the bullshit like they really care. It's owned by comics.
Who are the comics? Shout them out.
Yeah, so Alexis Carabagno and Denny Carabagno, the Carabagno brothers. Those are my homies, great dudes. I got a monthly show there I've been doing for about a year and a half. You know, it's just like in this business, we have to deal with so much ick. So when you get to like work with people who are actually on the level and get it, and they're all about like having a cool culture and just, you know, funny rules and everything else is bullshit. And that's, you know, I'm very fortunate. I'm grateful to have.
How long did it take you to harvest all? You said 20 years, but are you being serious? Like, do you literally have like little bits and stuff from when you first started doing comedy that you're actually bringing into the special?
So, yeah, I mean, I have jokes that, you know, from like 15 years ago, a couple that I kept in there. I have jokes from 5 years ago. I have jokes from recently. You know, it's all about, for me, you know, if you, as a comedian, you're an artist. So not all of the shit that you did is still going to apply to you today because we change. You know, we're always like evolving.
But can you still guarantee that you still have like a joke in your set that's like,
Yes.
you know, they're trying to vaccine us. They're trying to give us vaccines. What is going on with these vaccines?
Yes, I actually RFK Jr. is one of my joke writers. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah, yep.
But he says it a little different than I did.
Did you see the thing about him with the onesies and Bernie?
No?
At
What
the-
is
Yeah, I
that?
saw the thing with where he was being challenged by Bernie, and Bernie was trying to say that he should never accept any money from that whole exchange.
Yeah, so he was going on his first, I guess it was this organization, a website that RFK was on, he was part of. And this is in front of Congress for the confirmation hearings for him to be the head of the Department of Human Health, you know, Services, yada, yada. And Bernie's like, so right here, we have 2 onesies from an organization that you were formerly bat, and it says 100% unvaccinated right here, and the other one says no vaccines in me. So is it true that you endorse these onesies? Yes or no? I'm like, this is like literally what is at the confirmation
That
here.
is a great impression,
He's
by the
doing
way.
that.
So keep going, sorry.
And it's just like, first of all, I love Bernie Sanders. You know what I'm saying? Like, just personally. Did you guys know that he's cousins with Larry David? That they found out?
Well, I mean, aren't you all kind of related?
Yeah, we're all fucking. Well, see, I'm not. my genes got polluted because my mom fucked up. She married a working class Italian guy and disappointed her whole family. You know,
But turned out happier than all of them.
that's right. That's
Right?
I'm here. If I was like 100% Jew, I'd probably be a dentist right now.
Well, I think you look like you come from like a good family. Like a good family raised you.
Well, I'm glad I fooled you. Thank you.
Oh.
No, I have my dad and I, like this is my first. My father was actually the reason why I got into stand-up because my dad was like my first buddy. You know, I was his homie because my mom, I'm like from a blended marriage. My mom was married before, and then I found out when I was 8 years old that my brother was like, we got to tell him. They're like, we have the same. Lee, we just want you to know that we have the same mom but different dads. All right, see ya. I'm going off to college, and then they just dropped.
How old
that
were
on
you
me.
when that happened?
I was 8 years old. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I was 8 years old when I found out. And so I was like my father, I started doing voices, you know, as a kid, doing impressions, just saying the most inappropriate things that like an 8-year-old should not say. And I'll tell you, this was the first thing, you want to see, the first impression I ever did.
Yeah.
My father was probably 8 or 9 years old. You guys have seen The Exorcist?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know the scene, you know, when she's like possessed by Richard Burton's character, the English director who she kills. And this is the first impression that I did for my father from The Exorcist. And I'm like 9 years old.
Do you see what your cunting daughter did? Do you see what that dirty slut did?
And my father went, Lee, do it again. Do it again, Lee. Do it again. And he just like was like cheerleading me.
Yeah.
And so I just started, I swear to God, that is how I started. I realized, oh shit, I can like get people's attention and make adults horrified, mystified, you know, entertained.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What other did you do any other impersonations when you were younger?
Well, I also, you know, I used to do, because I sound like a lot like my father. My father was from Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn, and he was like, he moved to Long Island when he was like 6, but he had, when you're from Brooklyn, it's like you never lose that heavy Brooklyn accent. So my Aunt Louise, his sister, would call all the time, and I was like a kid, and she'd pick up the phone, and I go, hello, and she thinks she's talking to my father, like, oh, hi, Bob, how are you? How you doing, Louise? Everything okay? And I have a conversation with her for like 10 minutes, and they'd be like, oh, by the way, Louise, this is Lee. And she'd be like,
Well, why do you do that to me? Put your father on the phone. What are you doing that for?
you know. So I just was always good at doing voices and escaping. And it's funny, even as an actor, I can't play any characters that are close to me because I'm just like, fucked up. I got to be somebody else, you know.
What do you mean,
all
like
the
a
time.
person, a loved one?
No, I mean, I just have to
You
be.
can't do an old lady
Yeah.
that's close to you.
No, just anything that's like not me. Like I was the kid, like this is how I knew I was going to get an acting comedy too, because Halloween would come and I didn't give a fuck about the candy. I was all about like, ooh, it's time to become somebody else. You know, and I would spend like hours putting the makeup on, all the fucking shit. Like
You wanted to be someone else.
yeah, I just loved that. I mean, that was my first escapism, you know, because I used to drink, you know, did drugs. I've been sober for a while. And I think probably for me, the first.
What do you want, a fucking cookie? Dude?
Yeah. It's like, oh, you want a cookie?
Anyway, I'm trying to lead into this, you know what I'm saying? You said I could be vulnerable.
Not here, bitch.
I knew I'd be punished for trying to be nice.
No, sorry. Go
No,
on.
no,
This
no,
sounds like a very serious topic.
No.
to you.
Don't say, and you know what it is? And I feel like in a way, being an addict, having an addictive personality, kind of helped me be a better actor and a comedian because I was always like taking on something else. You know, being able because of the uncomfortable level of anxiety that I had being myself, and so you know, that's why 20 years to film 30 minutes. I mean, it's it's real shit. You know,
and polish it all up.
And it wasn't even my ride. you know, a lot of people in the entertainment industry, especially since the advent of TikTok and Instagram and everything, it's so different. People have been able to get like boom, boom, quick celebrity. Like,
Right.
dude, this has been up and down. Like, I didn't do comedy. I quit for 6 years. I got married. I was fucking doing real estate in New York City, doing very well, making a lot of money. And I was traveling, going to Europe, going to Japan, doing all this dope shit. And but the only thing, even though I wasn't performing stand, I was still writing jokes. And I remembered I had read Ronnie Dangerfield's autobiography. And, a lot of people don't notice, but Dangerfield, he got this burlesque dancer pregnant when he was 27. He had been doing comedy for about 10 years. And so he didn't think he'd be able to support a family on stand-up. So he had 2 kids. So he quit stand-up for 14 years. And he sold aluminum siding in New Jersey. Didn't perform 14 years, but he was still writing jokes. So I always had this voice in the back of my head. It's like, hey, if this guy could do it, then maybe, I got a shot. And I think that, I don't know how you feel, Christos, but I think you got to have that little voice that says, there's a chance, you got a shot, and that's like what kind of got me back into it.
Oh, no. No. God, no. What? No. Every day I'm clawing for life, for breath. I don't know what's happening. No sentience. I have no sentience.
Yeah, but it works for you. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
I want to know.
It works for you.
I want to know about. You said that you got sober. What kind of drugs were you doing?
Oh man, I was,
big. And
Go
did
ahead.
did this stem though from when you were actually making a lot of money and you weren't doing comedy?
No,
Were you just
no.
were you just like?
Wait, so you made a lot of money at some point?
Yeah.
He was doing real estate in New
Yeah, I
York
was doing
City.
real estate. I was making 6 figures a year for multiple years.
And
Wow.
that
Yeah.
didn't lead to a lot of drinking, which
No.
parlayed into anything else.
No, I was actually sober at that point.
So
You know
now
what I'm
you're
saying?
sitting on a savings cushion to do comedy full time?
Bingo.
That's what Eric Walsh is doing
Yeah.
too. He fucking's doing
Was
that.
it finance, bro?
Yeah, he's a finance bro, former finance bro.
I literally, honestly, I don't give a fuck. I just broke fucking broke into my IRA, took out some money, so early and like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to do this. And because, my thinking is I got a rent stabilized apartment and I'm in 4 people's wills. So I don't have to work that hard. You know what I'm saying? Things are
4
gonna work.
people actually put you in your
I'm
will?
in 4 people's wills. Yeah.
Bro, I've had so many old people in my life that have been close to me and my family that died, and I haven't gotten shit from any of their wills. Nothing.
What about, did you marry up?
No, I did not marry her. No. I'll probably inherit some Japanese land with grapes on it somewhere. My wife's from the grape capital of Japan.
Okay.
That's where the super fancy expensive grapes come from. The ones that are like $30 for a batch of grapes.
I mean, that's kind of serendipitous. The Greek guy marries the Japanese woman from the grape capital.
Right?
of
Isn't that kind of crazy? Oh, we got a call.
Hey, caller. Welcome to the Close the Door Behind You podcast. This is Dr. Jud. How can I help you?
Hi, I have a major predicament in my life right now, and I'm hoping you could help me.
I'll try my best. Go ahead.
Fucking
Shoot.
me up in every aspect of my existence, practically, I'd say.
Get to the
I'm
point.
not going to give my age, but I'm very young, and I'm losing my hair at an unprecedented rate, and I don't know where to turn to.
Yeah,
I
that
don't know
sucks.
what to do.
How old
I
are you?
go take a shower. I'm 20. I'm 20 years old.
Yeah.
Oof.
Anybody?
And every time I go to the shower,
Yeah.
things fall out. Every time I'm on the toilet, there's more hair than shit inside of it.
Why is there hair in your shit?
It's just falling out
From your ass?
everywhere.
Tell us about what you've done to mitigate this.
I mean, I've tried to just, there's like creams and shit that I've seen,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just not working. My girlfriend just left me, so I'm calling you guys a little disheveled. I'm currently trying to get out of her apartment right now.
She
And
left.
She said it's because of the hair.
She said
I
because
can't
of
be
the
seen
hair?
with- a bald motherfucker. That's her word.
Well, first thing you
And I
got to
think
do is
she's
you
already
got to.
been cheating on me, but
You think she's
Mainly the
cheating on
hair.
you with a guy with full head of hair?
I mean, she's cheating with another bald
I'm
guy. That
sorry,
would
I'm
really
crying
suck.
right
Yeah, that would suck. He better have a full head of hair, right?
It's like
I
it's
don't
actually
know.
not your balding; it's your dick size.
My first bit of medical advice is that you need to start a Tinder profile as soon as possible, possibly Bumble, because you got to get out there immediately, like tonight. Do you have any good
I
pictures?
don't think anyone want to look at me with the way my hair is.
Just wear a hat in the pictures first. This is the first problem you have to solve.
Tell-
Wear a hat, take some pictures, post it online, get some punani.
Can we come the other way? Because I'm an optimist, glasses half full kind of guy. Like, what kind of shape head do you have?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because you know what?
It's bad.
It's bad. Like, is it round? Is it? Oh, you got a
They
pointy
used
head,
to call
round.
me eggplant head.
You have a dick emoji head.
Like an eggplant-shaped head.
Wait,
No,
so
I'm more
you're
like one that you see in a grocery store.
wait, so are you suggesting that your head shape is almost like that of a bowling pin? Like your
Kind of
jaw
like,
is very large?
like a Ridley Scott alien
Yeah.
head.
Do you you look like one of the cone heads from that failed comedy movie from the guy in
Kind of,
Ghostbusters?
but it looks also like a bad bitch with cellulitis. What is that? All the dimples and shit.
Oh, you have a lot of dimples in your head?
Yeah, like rolls, folds.
Oh, are you really fat?
Like a Shar-Pei?
Nah, it's just in my head and then in my stomach too, but nothing else.
Yeah, that's
Well,
basically what I
the
was gonna
stomach
ask you.
would be a sore.
Have-
Whatever.
Have you ever thought about just like getting your head tattooed totally purple with the green stem and just being the eggplant emoji guy?
Oh,
Potentially, but I was calling in
brilliant.
because I've been reading about these hair transplant situations,
Sure.
oh,
yeah.
so it's
and I
come
wanted
to
to
that.
know some medical
So,
advice.
yeah,
about
yeah.
that.
So first of all, listen, before you jump to a hair transplant, first you're going to want to see your doctor. You're going to want to get some blood work because there are some medical conditions that will cause you to have your hair fall out. So first we want to rule out anything medical. And then first the first line of therapy obviously would be topical things to put in your hair, like topical minoxidil, finasteride. If that doesn't work, you could use oral minoxidil, oral finasteride, and if that doesn't work, then there's surgical procedures, things like FUT and FUE, which means follicular unit transfer and follicular unit, I forget what the last one was. But anyway, there are different types of surgical procedures that you can consult a hair specialist for, and but you got to go through all the steps. What about you guys? What do you think about hair transplants?
Well, can I piggyback on that? What's your name? Caller?
my name's Dom, actually.
Dom. All right, Dom. Listen, I feel your pain, buddy. I feel. I see. I got the male pattern baldness, so I have the spot in the back. But when you look at me straight head, it still looks like I have hair, so I have hope.
Wait, is that why you wear the hat?
Yeah. Well, it's not that bad. I mean, I could.
Yeah, let's see it.
You want me to
Well,
take it
yeah,
off and
you
show
got to
it?
show it.
I mean,
Are
it's
you
not-
fucking
it's
kidding
not-
me?
It's not that bad.
Yeah, you got to show your head now because this guy.
it's just-
Oh no, you look fine. Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
Jesus,
Yeah.
that's like,
yeah,
that's
but
like
up front,
so.
you're good.
Yeah,
You're real good up front.
you're
real good. That's what
you're
I'm
literally
saying.
what a comb over is for.
Yeah. That's why I do the trick.
Oh
I
wait,
just-
but now I see some thinning at the top, actually, at the
Oh,
hairline.
now he's gonna get hypercritical.
Yeah,
Right.
now I'm like, you know what? You look revolting.
What
Maybe
I
you should
do,
wear
Dom?
the hat.
Put the
Dom,
hat back
Dom,
on.
let me tell you something. And this is a straight up real question.
Put the hat back on, dude. Jesus
You're
Christ.
scaring the
God,
children.
we want a PG-13 rating on this at least,
is
so
not-
the algorithm doesn't block it.
Dom, this is not an indictment and an attack on you because you're already in a painful situation, and I hear you, brother, and I'm right there with you. But just be honest. Besides, you got the hair thing. Is your dick working okay? Straight up
It's like-
question.
The situation is this: if I
There's
if
a reason why I'm
I
asking
can't
this. So
get-
just bear with me.
I can't get hard too.
Okay, doctor, I got this perfect thing. So I found out. I don't know if you know this, but you don't know.
Why are
Vasodilatation.
you just gonna assume I don't know?
Well, maybe you do know.
That's rude. Keep going, but whatever.
Well, I assume your dick works. So you know
yeah,
what?
it does.
All right,
Thanks a lot for asking. Just keep going.
Vasodilators, okay, such as Cialis, Viagra, that increase the blood flow that people use to help with erection problems, also can help with hair growth as well. Isn't that right, Doc?
I think you might have him a little bit confused. So
It's the
for example,
opposite.
minoxidil. So what happened was
Does honey
they were
packs
giving
work
alpha.
like that too? Because that's what I've been doing.
What have you been doing?
Honey packs?
Honey packs?
Yeah.
What is that?
You don't know the honey packs?
Nah.
Please
You're
tell
rubbing
us.
honey on your. Go ahead, tell us.
Nah, you gotta get like you put it in like a drink or something.
Oh,
and
honey
it gets-
packs.
Yeah, you bricked up.
Honey. No, that doesn't.
Like at the gas station.
where's
There's
that,
also the Rhino.
What's
thing
that?
I've
What is
been
that? The
trying.
Winnie the Pooh hair growth dick pill formula? What is that?
Oh, the rhino.
He's got the,
I don't know
this
the
guy said the
ingredient.
rhino too. Why
Yeah.
does everyone know about the rhino except me? Anyway, continue, caller.
So
Sorry.
yeah, so about your question, it was interesting. The way that they even found out about the minoxidil and stuff was that guys that were taking these alpha blockers for hypertension and for actually swollen prostates were starting to grow hair, and they were like, "Holy shit, we can give these people finasteride or minoxidil, and it would grow back their hair." The that is true though, that it does those Viagra and the Cialis, they do work by vasodilating your penis, and actually they're used a lot in congestive heart failure. So people who we need to
So I could solve my erectile dysfunction and my hair loss with.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
No, but how would that
hell
work
no.
if? Because everything I heard is like when you take the pills for the baldness, then your pee produces less testosterone.
No, fuck the ball pills. Just do the vasodilators. 2-for-1 special.
And this is medically the correct thing to do?
no.
Okay, please tell us. Because he's a medical doctor. How about we hear
Yeah,
what
but-
he has to say?
Yeah, so unfortunately, Viagra doesn't make your hair grow. I apologize. And listen, if I'm wrong, you could fact check me, but I like where you're going with it. But I think the association that you're having is between the prostate and the prostate shrinking medication called the alpha blockers, which made you grow hair back. But ironically, if people who are on those, like people who are on what medications, and why am I blanking right now? Is it finasteride? Finasteride actually started having issues with erection, so it's kind of flipped.
So basically, if you
So-
take hair formula, your dick won't work. Well,
Well,
So
actually,
maybe that's why my dick hasn't been working.
What about if you have prostate stimulation? Would that help enhance hair growth? Like if you get pegged a lot, will that help your hair grow more?
that works.
Yes.
Well, she's
Okay.
already tried,
That
my
works,
ex,
yeah.
my ex-girlfriend who just came out as cheating, has already tried that for many months.
She
And-
tried to peg you.
Yeah, and well, not to get the brass tacks here, but
No, we
I've
need to
tried
know
that
this.
method.
This-
honestly, bro, you
I've tried
sound
that
like a
method for
guy.
the past 6 months, and it hasn't helped.
Yeah, no, bro. I'll be honest with you. You sound like a guy that likes to get pegged. That's the vibe I got from you, like immediately. Like you didn't even need to tell me. I knew that, and now that it's out in the air, I want you to know, like that makes you gay, right?
No. I'm balding. I'm not gay.
Oh, okay, all right. If you say so, but I think it does.
Okay, so I'm going to say that I was wrong and that
Fact-checking?
apparently, fact checking, Viagra apparently, sildenafil, which is the generic, enhances proliferation of HDPCs and upregulates mRNA expression of vascular endothelial growth factor, which are responsible for hair growth. So
See,
I
half
stand
a
corrected.
half a Jew, and I still know fucking more than
You've
you.
got
Dude,
an
that's
AA.
amazing.
Hello.
Yo, that is because this man is a hypochondriac.
Yes, of
Yes,
course I am.
Yes.
My whole life I've been upset. My mother, like most people have linen closets. Ours was it was towels and just like a fucking pharmacy of every supplement, vitamin, hot water bottle, enema known to man. Okay?
Wow.
All right. I don't need 8 years of medical school. I just need to grow. I just need to grow up under my mother's hypochondriac tyrannical rule. That's it.
So what medicine should I take?
I'm
do you
t-
think?
Doctor?
Well, I'm gonna say you got insurance. What do you got?
No, not right now.
You got you on Medicaid? Nothing.
Nothing.
Damn, you just raw dogging your health care, huh? Oh shit.
All right. We
damn.
have any other
Before
advice for this
I
guy?
didn't- this is-
I mean,
I don't believe in doctors typically, but I'm at a last resort here.
I appreciate you calling
This
in
is
and
why I'm
trusting me.
calling.
I mean, I think you should go with the dick pills because if you're already having performance problems and you're losing your hair, at this point, what do you have to lose? You know, I
And
mean,
just give up on my hair?
just go on the dark web, get yourself a nice, international prescription from China. Order it up. Get as many of the fucking dick pills as you can get because the great thing about the Chinese stuff is there's no regulations. You know, so you may have cancer in 10 years, but at least your dick will work for the next decade and you'll have hair.
Yeah,
so are
there
you
might-
happy with that?
There might be a little bit of
I
fentanyl,
am, actually.
but it'll be okay.
Yeah.
You'll have fun with it.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Thank you guys so much. Also,
got
I
it.
was wondering, can you prescribe me Percocet?
No. We told our callers we don't do this. Hang up. I knew it was going to lead to this. Hang up. Hang up. Hang up right now. Hang up on them.
Happens every
It
episode.
happens
Does that really
so
happen all the
Yes,
time?
the fucking people find it on Craigslist and then they call the number because that's how we started it. We put it on Craigslist and we're like, here's the number, like call in our podcast on Fridays between, blah, blah, blah. And then these people fucking call and half of them want a prescription and he has to go through a whole dance. So I shut him down and I'm like, just fucking hang up.
Yeah, I no longer even have
you're,
a DEA license.
And you're mad at the questions when you're like fucking putting free medical advice on Craigslist ads?
Yes.
And what did you expect?
Well, I expected good content. I didn't expect psychopaths. You know what I mean? Like, these people are sick, man. That call here, they are sick. Sick, deranged people. That's why when he said about the hair and the poop, I was like, oh, wait a second. Like, I'm trying to fish them out for being fake, And then it's always some really sicko.
You think we get fake callers sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah. Well, but that makes the fucking real ones feel fucking that much weirder, dude.
He's invalidating the struggle of people who are suffering just so he can get Percocet. The opioid epidemic is real.
But we always turn them away. We say, hang up. They know the fucking rules. They know the rules. It's in the Craigslist listing. We will not prescribe anything on the channel. We will not prescribe anything. If you can't fucking go 2 lines down and understand that, then I'm hanging up on you. Okay? That's the rules.
Well, did you really expect reading comprehension to be a #1 priority from people who are going on Craigslist?
What?
That they're going to read the whole... Nobody reads the whole ad. They just say... They, read the top, the fucking tagline, and everything. That's it. You put it in the tagline. No prescriptions. FYI.
Right.
That's it. Boom. That right away they know, oh, okay. Not going to be able to fucking feed my heroin addiction. That's it. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, but you give me a lot of thinking to do. I don't know how to reverse. I can't change the number. The people have the number. There's nothing I can do.
Can you edit
now.
the ad?
What's that?
Can you edit the ad?
I have already edited the ad to remove the phone number.
Oh.
I just put like XXX there.
Okay.
And it's just circulated. It's like a fucking, like a Silk Road thing, where like if you're in, you have the number. And then sometimes we'll get 2 callers
It's
in
on
a
the
day.
dark web.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
You guys are probably in sub 4chan fucking chat groups and comment sections.
Yeah.
shit.
Deranged people call us. And I'm sorry you had to go through that. It doesn't happen all the time. It happens often enough. And I'm sorry.
I really
for
thought that guy was in pain. I mean, he sounded super sad.
He was sad.
He was super
Yeah,
sad.
I mean, he's definitely something was wrong with that guy. He's really sick. I think his name was Dom, and that's terrible. This person needs help. Yeah, he eats his own hair. Like he told us that the hair was in the shit. He eats his own hair.
Well, talking about filming,
That's crazy.
What about, are you doing any skits or anything? I mean, I know you said that you're an actor as well as a comedian. So you must be ready to, I know you're filming your first shoot.
Right.
Your first,
I already
but-
filmed it.
But
right?
what about doing any skits or any plans for making any reels or anything like that in the future?
Yeah, I do. I do some reels. I've done some man on the street stuff.
Hack. Man on the street is hack.
I was doing it before everybody was.
Yeah,
fucking doing
we all fucking were. I
What's the
invented Nirvana.
Tell us about the crazy story doing man on the street. Like, did you ever almost get beat up or anything like that?
No, I didn't get beat up, but I just you talk about sadness. I just had this one girl, and I was like, what's the worst date that you've ever been on,
Mhm.
right? And she said, well, one time I was like out, and this guy, and I was like 15, 16. This guy was like, hey, you want to ride and want to hang out? He was like an older dude, and she went with him, and she got abducted.
Oh
She
my
got
God.
she got abducted. And she was in the car, and she realized what was happening. Like, she knew, like, okay, this is not safe. This guy is gonna probably murder me or rape me, right? And she just started like laughing and just like telling jokes and just acting like everything was great, and she was just in this euphoric mood. And eventually, the guy just pulled over and let her out of the car. And I said, how did you know to do that? And she said, well, I had been abducted before. I shit you not. And it worked. So that's why I knew to like be cool.
It worked twice.
Yeah. And I was like, why? I mean, what are the chances you're going to get somebody who's been abducted, not once, but twice?
Well, I think the most important question is, what was she wearing?
Right.
Ah, no. What? No.
No?
No.
That's
what?
not-
No.
That's inappropriate?
Yeah.
She was just coming from cheerleading practice.
Oh,
okay.
Oh
so
my
that
God.
explains it.
No, but it's like
Honest.
Walking home in a cheerleading outfit?
No,
And you're not going to get abducted like that?
I'll tell you what. I'm going to out myself.
I'm gonna edit that one out.
I'm going to out myself as a little creepazoid thing. So when I was living in Miami, and it's before I got sober. And,
Of course.
I was bartending at Red Lobster, and
Seriously?
yeah. And I was in Kendall, Miami, which is like Southwest, fucking just bumfuck.
I used to be on staff at Baptist, but
Oh,
continue.
okay. Yeah, and went there before for heat stroke and massive dehydration.
I remember you.
Yeah, due to I was an animal like back then. Like, but you know what's crazy? When you drink and do drugs, you still think you can be healthy at the
Right.
same time. Like, I would lift weights and run 3 times a week, and I'm talking about like run like high noon like a fucking madman. You know, when
On
it's the
Miami Beach?
highest UV. Yeah, and then I would do coke and ecstasy and drink, and then I'd go into a diner at like 3 o'clock in the morning and be the guy ordering, "Can I get the Caesar wrap with the dressing on the side? And substitute the fries for broccoli?" And literally thinking like, yeah, I'm living the good life, you
Right,
know.
right.
And I mean, I would literally. There was times where I'd come out of space. It was this big dance club, and we would just go to the beach, South Beach, and the sun would come out, and I would just be in my club clothes, and I would take off my shoes and just go run 5 miles on the beach.
Was the Gold Rush still there? Like
Yeah,
when you walked out of
yeah,
space
we used to
into
go
the
to Gold
Rush?
Rush. That's what we used to do. Gold Rush was this 24-hour strip club, Christos.
Never
that
heard of it.
everybody who went to space would go to afterwards, like the after party thing.
Like astronauts would go there?
Come on. You
No,
know.
I actually don't understand
It-
what space is.
Space is like a huge rave. It's
So
like
you-
a rave. It's like a warehouse, big, like Ibiza style, you know.
In New York?
No, this was in Miami.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You know what they did with that place?
No.
So some guy came down from Chicago, bought it, and turned it into a nightclub called 11. Ruined it. They used to be the coolest place to hang out. It was 24. It was a strip club, open 20. You get lost in there for a couple
Wait,
days.
we talking about Gold Rush or we
The
talking
Gold
about?
Rush.
Oh, so
Talking about
Gold
the Gold
Rush.
Rush.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, the Gold Rush was epic. I mean, it was like where everybody went. Once, well, space never really closed. But after everything in Miami would close, everybody would go to Gold Rush.
And Miami has changed so much now from like my partying days. I was just down there recently, and I did Carlos Hernandez's and Max. Shout out to Carlos Hernandez and Max Manikoff. They got a great hotel show in downtown Miami. I did it really dope. And so now Miami, from what we just talked about, like space, 24-hour strip clubs afterwards, is now it's like there's this club called Lucky Strike, and it's
The
a
bowling
fucking
alley?
it's a bowling alley, right? That you go into this place like it's like basically a Dave and Buster's,
Strip club.
yeah, well, no, not strip club, but it's like a Dave and Buster's for degenerates,
Like a Hooters and Dave and Buster's?
Yeah, and it's like, do you know how much the lanes cost to get a lane there?
Probably
You
like
know?
$200.
try like if you're gonna get an hour like $1,000. It's like something obscene.
But you split it with 4 friends.
No,
and it's not
no, but
bad.
I didn't split shit. They were with. They have Only in Dade. They do this this content thing down there, so they're kind of like VIPs. But it's just like so weird. I'm like, dude, I remember like going to space, like triple stacking ecstasy, going to a 24-hour strip club, and now here I am sober 20 years later back here in a fucking bowling alley. like leave it to Miami to like make a bowling alley have a red velvet rope.
Did you ever go to the laundromat? That was a bar as well, right behind where Lucky Strike is now.
No,
It was
I didn't go
called
to that.
anyway, so that was a spot. That was crazy. Yeah, I lived there from 2004 till 2010. When were you there?
I was there from August 25th, 2001 to September 2003 for like 2 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice. That was when it was really
Like,
cool.
That's when like now like you ever fuck with Miami, Christos? You been down there?
I only went with my wife and could not enjoy the splendors that I could have if I had gone myself.
Isn't it interesting how who you travel with dictates the narrative?
Yes, 100%. There are some places where traveling there with your boys is way better than traveling there with your wife.
Do you have an example of that where you went someplace with your wife and you went somewhere with your boys and what the contrast was? Are you at liberty?
Here's a stark comparison that I can offer you.
Okay.
I have gone to Vegas with my boys and had a great time. I gone to Vegas with my wife and had a great time, but lost $3,000.
I love, you know what I love? I love that you went with your wife and actually were in the red as a result of that trip.
Yes, yes.
Like you're supposed to do it the other way, you know?
Yes.
Like, you're supposed to like, I want to meet some of my boys, but like you like blow like copious amounts of money on like
Roulette.
drugs and strip clubs and gambling.
No,
You know
I
what I'm
went in
saying?
on roulette. It was purely roulette, and I was doubling my bet each time in roulette, and I lost 9 or 10 times in a row. And I just lost all of the fucking money that I was comfortable losing.
So what's the biggest loss you ever had gambling in once?
That was it, $3,000.
$3,000?
Yeah,
And-
3,000.
and you just felt like the biggest piece of shit.
I
afterwards.
felt my stomach was so sick that like I was looking at my wife having fun playing roulette because she didn't really pay attention to how much I was throwing down. There got to a point where she was like, "You're throwing down too much. Like that's a lot. Like relax." And then I'm like, "No, you relax. There's a system. I got a system. There's a fucking system."
Anytime you hear anybody say the word "I got a system" when it comes to gambling, immediate like this person's a degenerate and needs to go to a 12-step program.
Yes. I have a sick gambling addiction that translates into collectibles
Right.
and purchasing investment collectibles. So I buy a lot of Pokemon cards. I buy like Dragon Ball Z figurines. I buy shoes. Like when Yeezus, when Kanye was like still hot, I was flipping Yeezy sneakers and I sat on all this inventory. And how did I know he was going to go and blow that shit up? Right? Sunk that. Comic books, video games. I just collect everything that I think will gain value in the future that matches an interest I like. I like fashion. I like shoes. I like Pokemon. I like Yu-Gi-Oh, And so that is my sickness. And
In regard
gambling,
to fashion, what's your excuse for today?
that's so rude.
What's going on there? Usually you're pimping out. Now you got some kind of sweatshirt
You got
on.
you got the champ sports fucking Nike hoodie.
What happened?
on.
Yeah, what happened today?
You think just because you wore your Buddy Holly glasses, it's going to make you look cooler?
Why are we talking about me
All right, let's go.
like
to
I'm not
Pokemon.
even in the room? That hurts my feel. Like nothing you said was like funny enough to hurt my feelings. Like the payoff wasn't it. Like I'm just now hurt.
I'm sorry.
That was fucked. I
Hey, listen,
invited you
there's
here,
no-
dude. What the hell is that?
Well, before I get kicked off, so let me just plug the special one more time. Dude, do you have any Vegas stories, Judson, about
I have so many Vegas
I mean,
stories.
you're a I know you're
Yeah,
a
that's the
physician.
problem. I am a physician.
So
I
you
can't
got
really tell you much.
disposable. This man has disposable income.
No, he doesn't. Don't advertise that. We don't need gold diggers going after him.
Yes, we do. We need all the gold diggers in the world to
We
come.
gotta open this.
Yeah,
There we
take
go.
that.
So this is the portion of the show where we open Pokemon cards. I know nothing about Pokemon, so we're gonna see if our friend Lee knows anything about them.
Okay. So this has not been tampered with. This is a sealed pack.
This is a sealed product.
There's nothing contrived here.
Nothing.
Okay. There's no narrative.
Pure
here.
integrity.
I'm gonna show everybody. Sealed pack. Both of the. Look at that. Can't open it up here. So I'm gonna go from the. I'm gonna go from the back.
Just rip it
I'm
open.
gonna go from the back door. I like it from the back.
Okay.
Yeah. Very carefully, nimbly, doing it. So I used to collect baseball cards.
Yeah, no, take your
You
sweet
know-
time. The audience loves to just wait and
Oi,
listen to
oi,
like
oi, oi,
10
oi.
minutes of going through cards.
Okay. So we got a Vulpix.
Okay, show the camera, but do it quickly. And
Vulpix.
once it gets to the holographic ones is what people
Okay.
care about.
We got a we got a Vulpix. We got a Phantump. All right. Looks like he has some digestive issues. We have a Tynamo. All right. We got a Grivard. Yeah. We got an Oinkoloni. Is that right? Oinkoloni?
Doesn't matter, dude.
It doesn't matter?
No,
Okay.
the shinies are what matter.
A letter of encouragement. All right.
Is that shiny?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's not shiny. Oh, I see a shiny. There's
There
one
we go.
coming up.
That's what we're
I
talking
got a
about.
shiny.
No, but come on, the build up. We got a Chandelure.
Wait,
We
whoa,
got
whoa, whoa. Show the pass
All
the
right,
shoulder.
Chandelure.
Okay, good.
Okay. Oh, it's so cute. I love tomatoes. We got a Bounce Sweet. All right.
Okay.
All right. This is kind of a little shiny. It's a little, but it's not shiny. The next one, a Clefairy.
So that's not shiny?
It's like tiny. It's like a soft glass.
Oh,
shiny.
yeah.
You know,
It's reversed.
Now we got one Absol X, baby.
Oh, that's good.
We
That's
got-
very good.
We got an Absol X.
Yeah, Absol EX.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Absol,
no, it's fine.
Absol
This is
EX.
great. Can you pass that one down?
Very carefully.
Thank you. And also the
corner.
Clefairy that you pulled, because I think it might be a special one. Shall we begin the lightning round?
Let's start it up. Okay. Lightning round. Here, why don't you grab this before I have you yell at me for.
No, you're good. Don't be upset.
So, this is the part of the show where we ask you some questions in our lightning round. And my question is going to be Lee,
Yes, Judson.
you get arrested, you're in jail.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your first phone call?
My first phone call, probably going to be to my buddy Brian, because he will bail me out, because I have bailed him out numerous times.
Shout out to Brian. What did Brian do to get arrested?
He assaulted a guy with a 6-iron golf club.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I love this story.
That sounds like a good friend
What did
to
the
have in your
what
corner.
did the guy
that was
do
in
to
Myrtle
deserve
Beach.
that?
Oh, really?
That was the Myrtle Beach years.
Hell yeah.
dude.
Wow.
You know what's funny? I'm in New York, identified 100%, but I lived down in South Carolina from the age of 12 to 22, and I got to be honest with you, like, fucking like Southern boys are tough motherfuckers.
Mhm.
Like, they don't, like, when I lived down there, like, you get in like brawls in bowling alleys down south, and I remember, and you gotta understand, I was the New York expat Italian Jewish kid, so I was like the token everything in their group, because there was really no Jews down there, and we were at the North Myrtle Beach bowling alley, and a guy next to us, this is years ago, it's like 20 years ago, maybe longer, guy next to us, I hear him, who I don't know, but he said it kind of loudly. He made some kind of Jew joke. So I went up to him. I was like, "Hey, buddy, you should be careful what you say. So you never know who's be around, who's listening." I turn back to go back to my friends and bowl. Boom, like 5 seconds, sucker punches me, cold cocks me.
Holy
Right?
cow.
So now, as soon as I get hit, my boy is just like a full-on fucking flash mob, just all balls out to the wall brawl, and I could not. I was a terrible fighter, but I had one move that I was really good at. I did the hockey move. You know, when you pull the shirt over their head and just start punching them in the head. And I just had it down to a science where I could flip the shirt real quick, turn them around, and just punch them and bop, bop, bop. You get a couple of hits. And then I see my boy, he's got some guy down smashing his head on the machine, you know, that has the balls
Holy
coming
cow.
up. People are fucking just like all out chaos. It was just fucking nuts.
I love it.
You know, and that was, you know, that was like how I grew up, like down there. I mean, we were bad. You know, we would like rob cars, you know, because it wasn't even rob it because people in down south are so trusting, and people would like leave their cars unlocked. You know?
When were you there? 1971?
No,
What the fuck?
no,
They unlocked cars?
No, in the 90s.
90s people left their cars
yeah,
unlocked?
they would leave them unlocked. They would leave their shit unlocked, and they would leave shit in their cars. Like, you
That's
know.
why we had grunge and beautiful music.
Yeah, and dude, it was, yeah, that was the stuff that was just nuts. I mean, down there, things that would happen. I mean, I remember going to foam parties. You remember foam parties?
Yeah, of course.
This was a lightning round question.
Oh shit! I gotta shut up.
Most important,
I'm a-
how's your golf game?
wait, you know what's funny? You know how that woman that got abducted twice that you talked about?
Yeah.
Yapping saved her life. You know?
It rubbed off.
Yeah, so you'll probably be fucking okay, and you too.
Oh, they'll definitely stop the
Yeah.
car and let me out. They're like, get this motherfucker out of
All
here.
right, speaking about, let's get the car back on the road.
Yeah.
What's your lightning round question?
Sorry.
No, you're good. I like you so much.
Oh,
You're a great guy. You're so fun. You're so fun.
dude, you're like one of the best hangs.
You're one of the best
You-
things.
you-
Doc Jud loves you too. I could tell.
You got the like the best vibe like when we're out. And he says to me the other day when we were doing this show, he's like, "Hey, what should I do?" The crowd was rough, and I was like, "Dude, just start off like puppy. Start off with puppy licking a puppy licking somebody's face, and then you got that vibe where you're like puppy and then scorpion. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you're a porpian.
A porpian.
You are a puppy with a scorpion tail, because this guy gets on stage and he's like, oh, he's so cute and likable, and he says all these cute things, and then all of a sudden the fucking stinger comes out. Boom, drama. And and that's why I connected with him, because yeah, I mean, I love that kind of comedy, you know,
Thanks.
because I feel like when people are like reflecting of how polarized we are as a society, like you gotta be here, you gotta be here, like nuance. You know what I'm saying? A little like, let's have a little dance first.
Yeah.
You know, let's have, you know, you just can't get right into the anal. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
You gotta warm up a little bit.
Right.
But
You do love anal.
now I'll tell you a true story, real quick, 10 seconds. I was at this shithole, Bethpage, this motel, and I went afterwards from a bar with my ex-girlfriend. And she was she was an Egyptian Jew, and she had big fat ass. She was like Kardashian-esque before Kardashians were in vogue,
Mhm.
you know, but all natural fat ass, like very supple breasts, you know,
Very poetic. of you.
pouty lips, you know, you had the highlights in the hair, and she was schizophrenic,
No.
Yeah.
Like diagnosed?
diagnosed schizophrenic. Yep, yeah.
That's scary.
So we went to like afterwards. I'm hanging out with her. This Greek dude. His name was Danny.
Nice.
And he was, and then I found out as we're doing coke, she was like, "Tell me, oh, Danny's bisexual." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Wish you could have told me that before we started doing cocaine in the fucking hotel room." You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah. So it was one of those shithole like coke like hotel rooms where it was such a scumbag place that it had a jacuzzi, but it was an above ground jacuzzi.
Oh.
Like it's like we're going to the athletic training room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
one of those shithole. So I am in. So this is what's going on.
Is it in the Poconos?
No, this is Long Island. So I'm in the. There's like people fucking on the bed. There's people fucking on the floor. I'm in a jacuzzi with my ex, with Carol and Danny, and we're fooling around. And I just see him kind of like leering at me. You know, like just like salivating, like leering at me.
Well, why were you hooking up with the girl in front of the guy?
Well, I didn't know that he was like bisexual.
Well, there's
until-
3 of you, right?
Yeah.
So why the fuck are you doing that in the first place? Have you
because-
no shame?
Because I've been drinking all night. I'm on cocaine.
So you're just making out with her. There's only 3 people in the hot tub.
No, yeah, and there's like this.
There's
everybody's-
3 of you, and you start making out with her, and he's just supposed to sit there and watch?
I don't. Anyway,
What the fuck did you expect, dude?
dude. You're trying to like put logic into drugs. It
Okay,
doesn't work.
sorry.
Are you kidding me?
Sorry.
So I'm like making out, and all of a sudden I feel like something like pressing on my asshole, and I'm thinking that he was trying to take his big toe and shove it up my ass.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
That
and
wasn't his big toe.
and no, it was because he was on the other side. I knew it was his big toe, and
It had to have been his big toe. It had to have been his big toe.
No.
Don't you change this core memory for me.
Yeah, and I remember like as soon as he did that, and I was like, "Hey, Danny, I think you stretched out your foot. I think you got your foot in the wrong place. Maybe you want to straighten it out a little bit, whatever." And then I just like had that moment of clarity. I just sobered up like real quick, and I'm like, I looked at Karen. I was like, "We're getting the fuck out of here right now. Get your shit. Let's go." Fucking ran the fuck out of that fucking place. I was like, more or less like, who are these godless devil people trying to stick big toes up my ass?
Okay, again, a bad example of a lightning round
Well,
answer,
I-
but rewarding. Okay, lightning round question.
I'm gonna be quiet.
What's
He's the best. He's the best tangential lightning round guest ever, man.
I know it's
so
amazing.
funny. You can't stop him. He's unstoppable. He's like a freight train.
I love it. We should get you on with Matt Albano. That would be super funny. Oddball Matt and you would be
Wait,
hilarious.
it's my turn. So okay,
Yeah.
best. What's your favorite food, and where's the best place to get it?
Okay.
What genre?
Favorite food?
Mhm.
I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm a simple guy to make it simple for everybody, like easy. Because a good cheeseburger, like really good cheeseburger, Corner Bistro in the West Village.
Corner Bistro.
And it's open. It's a bar open all night, and it's cash only. And it's like no frill. They have the fucking best cheeseburgers ever.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Good
Love
answer.
it. Like it's just solid.
That's a
know?
first.
No
Cheeseburger
yeah,
for the
just a
favorite.
great. Yeah, I mean, because you know what? Yeah, we can get into like pizza and all the shit, but like as like Americans, like everybody loves a good burger, a good cheeseburger, and they just have a great fucking cheeseburger.
Well, it's just so easy to incorporate a burger into your menu as a restaurant.
yeah.
It's like, what, you got a patty, a little section with the vegetables and the bread? Game on. But I have celiac disease, so I don't get to enjoy
Yes, you can.
burgers.
Bur-
Could
burger,
I have the
yeah,
Hello.
Can I have the burger without the bun?
yeah.
And make sure the beef has not been in contact with any wheat products.
Do you see how offensive that is?
I know. I
You're
love
making
you.
fun of me
No,
with
I
a
know.
disability. Celiac disease is a disability.
I did this. We went through this the other
Yeah,
night. Though.
yeah.
I did
You
it the other
see,
night. I do it off air too.
It's really
But I-
messed up. It's really messed up because you wouldn't go to a person in a wheelchair and be like, and then he was like, where's the ramp? There's no ramp in here. That's what the equivalent is that you're doing to me. Don't you think that hurts someone's feelings?
You know, I had a traumatic childhood, and I just want to apologize. There was our love language was abuse. So that means that man, I will take a bullet for you.
Thanks, dude. I'll probably
Alright.
put one in my mouth before you get the chance to,
Dude,
but
I will
you know,
take. I will
no
take.
problem.
I will take a hamburger bun for you.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Thank you. There's no one I'd rather eat a hamburger with right now than you.
I will gladly pay you on Tuesday for a hamburger today, sir.
Very good. Okay, last question. What's one hack? Can keep it fucking concise for Jesus, Lord, our Savior Christ's name in vain, so we could get out of here. Okay. What is one hack that you know about that you think more people should know about?
Okay. This is a hack for dog owners.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, I'll give you two quick ones. So one for dog owners. Okay, you're walking around. The whole dog bag industry to just spend money to buy these fucking bags to pick up your dog's shit. We're in New York City. That's what you do. You know those like penny saver type circular things that are all around the neighborhood, right? You just go around, you pick those things up, you throw the paper out, and you get like 20 free fucking poop bags, just like that, for nothing.
How is
Right.
it 20 poop bags?
No, but like because they're they drop. I'm talking about the coupon. The
Oh, you're saying
circular-
you could collect 20.
Yeah, you just go on like you're walking around. They're in front of the stoops. They drop in front of the the apartment buildings. That's one. And then a number one. This is a very practical one for non-dog owners. Is we all want a safe place to shit in New York City.
Yep.
Right. So what you do is you go to a very nice hotel, and you walk in there like you got money. You know what I'm saying? Your chest out, confidence. You walk in there
Like you've been selling real estate.
yeah, like you walk in there and you just like talk on the phone and just like yeah, and that's right. Sell the 20,000 shares right now. Just close the fucking deal. And then you walk into the bathroom and you sit on that throne like the king you are. Boom. You get yourself the best shitting experience for free when you're in a pinch.
Don't you think the hotel knows that there are fucking retards like you doing
No.
that? And they're like, look, it's another guy like pretending to do a business.
Dude,
thing.
it's like jumping the turnstiles. Nobody gives a shit. All right?
You think so?
I know so.
But then why do the guys approach you in the first place?
Who?
To stop you? Like the security guys.
No, nobody stopped. You just walk in there.
No, I
with
know,
your-
but
yeah,
when
yeah.
you're not doing your little hack,
Mhm.
why do they stop you?
I've never been stopped. I've never been stopped.
How long have you had the mustache?
Okay, the mustache is, well, obviously you're very judgmental.
Yeah,
and
of
I
course.
feel that.
Yeah, no.
And I
I
feel
hate everything about it.
I feel marginalized just because I like westerns.
Yeah,
you know.
I could see that.
I mean, I know you look at me and you say to yourself, okay, this is a guy who likes to rob stagecoaches or direct gay porn, and I get that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about direct. I'd say
But-
star, maybe.
But you know what? You got to open up your mind. That's your problem. man.
No.
No. Forget robbing stagecoaches and directing gay porn. I want to direct gay porn about robbing stagecoaches. You understand?
Yeah, but is it if it's porn?
I-
Is it even about the stagecoaches?
I
'Cause
want
it's porn.
I want a whole new genre. I want to like American prime anal. Let's get it going.
All right, so you're describing like softcore pornography.
Well, people getting pounded in the ass. That's pretty hard.
Yeah, but like it's a storyline and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah,
Did you just think you invented softcore pornography?
No, I didn't
right now?
invent it. I didn't invent it. You ever watch Chinese pornos?
Nope, never.
Oh, they're wonderful.
Not into
The
Asians.
cinema. I'm not going to get into that, but the cinematography. I was watching Chinese porno one time. The cinematography was so good, and the editing was so good that I didn't even jerk off. I just paid attention and ate popcorn. I mean, it was just.
Did you go and make? Did you
was-
have the popcorn before you
It
started
was
watching?
No, I just say, you know what? This is. I I said, fuck the Astroglide. Let's put some Jiffy Pop in. Let's go. You know? Yeah, this is some art house shit right here. Look at this guy, huh?
Yeah,
The production value was amazing.
that's respectful.
you
I
know?
think that's fair. And honestly, I'm sure he appreciated it more than like you just commenting like, "Oh, she's so hot." That's good. God bless you for that.
Well, I know you find a lot of the human experience in the comment section of Pornhub. So that's why
Yeah.
I wanted to share that with
I
you.
love that. Thank you for doing that for both of us.
Of course.
Doc Jud, do you want to say anything before we wrap up?
No, where can everybody find out about you? Like, what's your Instagram handle? Tell us about how we can watch your new special,
Sure.
etc.
Great. So my IG is at Paul Comic Rockstar, and that's also my YouTube channel at Paul Comic Rockstar. The special Better Late Than Never will be dropped on February 28th on YouTube. It's fucking free. Just watch it, enjoy it, subscribe. Everybody, it's free. YouTube's awesome. I have a monthly show at St. Mark's Comedy Club called Midweek Crisis Comedy, the last Wednesday of the month. Christos, you just did it.
It was a great show.
It's a lot of fun. It's a great spot, St. Mark's Comedy Club. Big up to the Carabano brothers. And I also...
No, not I also.
That's
This
it?
is your last thing. Say one more thing.
All right.
Say one more fucking thing, and
Is
let's
it-
go.
That's it. And I also, because I want to be a good citizen, I have the only sober mic in New York City. It's called On the Wagon, and it's at Fear City Comedy Club every Saturday at 4 p.m. And it's a cool space. It's alcohol free, and if people want to come and hit the vibe for whatever reason, you're welcome.
Great.
That's it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, good
Thank you to
job.
my co-host Doc Jud.
Lee Paul. Check him out. That wraps up our Close the Door Behind You podcast with Lee Paul. Thanks
Thank you
for
so
coming out.
much, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Cool. Yeah. You're the man.
Yeah.